Hey guys, and welcome on back to my channel. Thank you so much for returning and joining me on yet another video here on the channel. For my returning subscribers, you already know I am so happy that you have decided to click and watch another video with me. So thanks again for joining me. But if this happens to be your first time clicking on the video and you don't know what we're all about, here on this channel we do talk all things budgeting, and I deal with cash envelope stuffing, sinking funds, debt-free journey as I transition out of being in debt. I am 23 years old and I am just trying to get my finances in order and gain financial freedom. So if you're into that kind of stuff, go ahead, hit that subscribe button and join the family. For today's video, we will be setting up my sinking funds for the month of September. Outside of the cash envelope stuffing, honestly, these are one of my favorite videos to film because before this system, I was just terrible with saving any type of money, and this has helped me so much, and I'm always amazed by how much I'm able to save month to month, which is why I love tracking my sinking funds and having all these sheets and looking back at the months and seeing my progress. It's just amazing. So that is what we will be getting into today. Also, I don't think I've mentioned it, but I do make these budget sheets myself, and if you are interested in any of the sheets that you've seen recently on my channel, it is available on my Etsy shop for you to download for instant download. I added October's budget, so if you want to get started with October, you are more than willing to do so, and it would be greatly appreciated, as I always say. But let's just go ahead and get started with this video. So to start us off, I keep all of my sinking funds here in this binder, and to make things easier, I take out the envelopes. So I'm just going to go ahead and do that. After that, I just go ahead and look at last month's sinking funds and add them here. I did add a few sinking funds from this month to last month, so that won't be reflected on here, but I'll just explain it after I write it all down. So I'm just going to go ahead and do that. Alright, so after writing all of the sinking funds, we see that we had apartment, and that started with $150. Annual subscriptions had $246. Car maintenance had $110. Christmas had $180. Gifts had $40. Medical had $108. Vacation had $80. And taxes had $160. So at the beginning of this month, I had a starting balance total of $1,074 within my sinking funds. So after I write down the starting balances, then I just go in and fill out any of the transactions. So that's any money that I added or took out from these envelopes within the month, so that then we can get our ending balance and see what we have. So the first fund that we see here at the top is apartment. So that is what I will write first. So for the fund category, I'm going to write apartment. And this time I'm just going to add monthly everything that I put in for the month on one line. So I'm just going to classify it as side income. And this will be from my Uber Eats. So for the entire month of September, when it came to apartment, I was able to add $250 for this, and I did not take any money out. So I would just write $250 here. Nothing got taken out. So that means we should have $150 plus $250. So that is an ending balance of $400. Which is great because that was my goal for apartment, so that I would be set and I will not have to worry about this for the rest of the year. So we're just going to count and make sure that that is true. So we have 100, 200, 250, 300, 350, 400. So that is correct, and I am so happy with that. So next on our list is annual subscriptions. This is something that has been fully funded for the year. So I already know I took nothing out and I did not add anything as of yet. So $246 should still be within this envelope. So we have 50, 100, 150, 200, 220, 30, 40, 45, 46. So we still have the 246 in here, and I'll probably won't take this money out until maybe December. So this will just sit here for the time being. Now moving on is car maintenance. Now this was a story for this month, as it always seems to be. So at the start of this month, I knew that my car registration was due. So early on in the month, when everything was fine and dandy, I took money out of my car maintenance fund. So I'm gonna put that here, and I paid for my car registration. So that's what I'm gonna put as a transaction, and that was $40 that I took out of there. Then the issue arose with my car where my battery gave out and my car would not start. So I needed to get a new battery, and when I took it to get it fixed to see how much the battery would cost, it came to $155, and I only had $135 left in my car maintenance. And then on top of that, I also knew I needed to get an oil change for my car, and my oil change is already like $80. So being that my car maintenance fund only had $135 in it, I put that towards the battery. So I'm just gonna put car battery, and I bought a new battery for that, and I took out the $135. And then to cover the rest of it, because the total was $155, I took that out of my savings. And then also when I went and got an oil change, I also took that out of my savings because I didn't want to take it from any of my other sinking funds. So I'm not going to let this car maintenance hiccup like stress me out or throw me off like it did last time, because last time when I got my car fixed, that sent me through the roof. But I didn't want to repeat that, so I just paid what I had, and luckily I was able to have enough in savings to cover it. So that was that. So also within car maintenance, I did add money from my side income that you guys saw throughout the month, and for a total that was $165 that got added into car maintenance. So when we try to put these numbers up at the top, for money that got added, we would put 165, and for money that got taken out, we would do the 40 plus this 135. So that was a total of 175. So at the end of the month, I had 110. I added 165, and then I used 175 of it. So now we should have $100 within car maintenance. So I will take that, and we see we have the 250s to make our 100. So that is that for car maintenance. She will build up again and be nice and beautiful for her when I need her. But for now, that is that. So moving on, next we have Christmas. So I'm going to write Christmas here, and this is also a sinking fund that I'm not trying to spend currently. I mean, if I come across something that I see for somebody that I think would be nice for Christmas, of course I'm going to spend it. But as of right now, I'm just focusing on building it up because I don't know what Christmas is going to look like, honestly. So for this month, we were able to add $80 within our Christmas. So I'm going to put 80 here. I did not take anything out. So we started with 180, we added 80. So we should have $260 within Christmas. So we can check that. We have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 2, 4, 6, 8, 200, 2, 4, 6. So that is true, $260. I'm probably going to condense some of these 20s and exchange them for $100 bills, just, you know, give the envelope a little bit of breathing room. But that is that, so that is nice. Now we have gifts. So gifts, I did take money out of this envelope for this month. If you do not know, I mentioned my best friend's birthday for a while now, and since she watches my channel, I'm not going to write what it is because she is a sneaky little thing. So I'm just going to write Bestie's B-Day, so she won't know where I got her stuff from. As of right now, I only took out $14 because I do have some more things that I have to get for her, but I'm going to get that this week. So that will just be reflected in next month's sinking fund update to see the total of what else I got for her birthday. But as of right now, I took out $14. And then on top of taking money out, I did add some each week when I did my side income. So for the month, that was a total of $45 that got added for that. So now when it comes to money that got added for gifts, that was $45 and I took out $14. So let's see what we're left with. 40 plus the 45 minus 14. I should still have $71 left within gifts. So that is 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, and 171. So this is good for me to get the rest of the things that I have to get for her. And we'll just add that in there and move on to the next. Next up, we have medical. Medical is not something that I want to use. And I mean that by saying like I don't plan on going to any doctor visits anytime soon. So I'm just really focused on building this up. So for side income for the month, we were able to add 40. Up here we would add 40 and I did not take anything out. So that is $148. So let us count that. So we have 50, 70, 90, 100, 110, 20, 30, 40, 45, 46, 47, 48. That's good. $148 for medical. And next would be vacation. So I am so excited to see what I was able to add for this, because this is always something like I never knew if I had money to go on vacation or not. So I love this sinking fund because it's going to tell me if I can go on vacation or if I got to say no. So for money that got added for the month for vacation, that was $120. That is so nice. So when we do 120 and we did not take anything out, so 120 plus 80, that is $200 that should be within vacation. So let us see. We have 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 90, 200. So that is true. I have $200 for vacation. Don't know where I'm going, but I will be going somewhere. And that is that. So now we move on to taxes. And for my side income, and I also consider this taxes for any of my Etsy sales if I'm ever fortunate enough to make a sale on Etsy, which I appreciate if anyone did buy from my shop. So with Uber and Etsy for taxes for the month, I added $518. So when we add 518 up here and we did not take any money out, that is 160 plus 518. So that is a grand total of $678. That should be within taxes. So in here we have 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 650, 670, 75, 76, 77, 78. So that is true, $678. As I said before, I'm going to put this in a savings account because I just don't want to have this much money laying around, especially if I plan on holding on to this until the end of the year, or at least till April, till tax time. So that will be going in the bank. But all in all, this is such great progress. Like, I am so proud of myself for being able to save. So now let's just add this up and get a grand total to see where we ended for the month. So that is grand total for the month of $2,103. That is so crazy. I never thought I could save that much money, but that is what we were able to achieve for this month when it comes to my sinking funds, and I am so happy, so proud, and so excited for next month. So I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know how it went for your sinking funds this month and for your budget and how you guys are doing, because I always love talking to you guys and interacting with you guys in the comments. If you did enjoy this video and you enjoyed the channel, do not forget to go down below, hit the subscribe button, and join the family. And with that being said, I will see you guys in my next video. Bye, guys.